Hey second grade, we've been working on writing music on the music staff and writing so, me, and hi specifically on the music staff. We know that so and me on our tone ladder, so is on top and me is on bottom. And then there's a mystery note in between those that we don't know. And they are a skip apart. Now our new note hi is one step above so. There's no space in between there, so it is a step. That means that if so is on a line, then me is on the line below. And if so is on a line, then hi is in the space above. For example, if we put our so on line number 2, if so is on a line, then me is on the line below. If so is on a line, then hi is in the space below. And remember to make your notes that are on lines sitting on the line, and your notes that are in space floating in space. Now let's kind of erase this situation and do the same thing, but with so and me being in a space. If so is in a space, I'm going to put this one in this space between line 3 and 4. If so is in a space, then me is in the space below. I'm skipping the line in between, just like I would have skipped the space when I wrote it the first time. And if so is in a space, then me is in the space below. And hi is on the line above so. So I'm going to go up a step, which is the line, to put my hi there. Now today you're going to be doing a lot of different worksheets, which should challenge you. Some of them are just copying the pattern, like if I had my so on line 2 and my me on line 1 and my hi in space 2, then you just copy it over to the next side. Some of them are just tracing. You're just tracing over, practicing getting the notes right in the middle of that line or floating in the space in between. But eventually some of them are going to ask you to write the hi. And you know that if so is on a line, then me is on the line below. And if so is on a line, then hi is in the space above. It's only a step up. And so near a skip apart. There's also going to be a page where you have to identify where the high note is. And it's not always at the end. So if it looked like this, we know that the highest note up to the top, because our lines are numbered lowest to highest, the one closest to the top is going to be our high. So I would circle that one. We'll try another one. I'm going to write so, me, and hi. I want you to tell me where the hi is. Is so, me, hi? Is hi the first note, the second note, or the last note? If you said it was the second note, you're absolutely right. That's where our hi is. We'll try another one. You see how that hi wasn't at the end, it was just in the middle? All right. Where is our hi? Is it the first note, the second note, or the last note? If you said hi was on the last note, you're absolutely right. That's where it is. Highest one up to the top. Try one more example. Where is hi? Is it the first note, second note, or third note in the pattern? Hopefully you were able to know right away that it was that first note in the pattern. It's the highest one up. Now I'd like to practice a couple of writing high on the staff. If they tell you that so is on line 2 and me is on line 1, where am I going to have to put my high? I know that if so is on a line, then high has to be a step above. What 2 lines is my high going to be floating in between? If you said in between lines 2 and 3, you are correct. It is stepping up 1. We'll try another example. Let's say that my so is on space number 3. So it's bones between 3 and 4. So I know my me has to be here. Where is my high going to go? Knowing that my high is a step above, I'm going to have to write it on line number 4. Now, it seems a little bit tricky when you put it all together like this, but I promise you, it's not too hard when you put in the work and when you really think about it. Just remember that so and me are a skip away, and so and high are a step away. So if your so's on a line, you know that your high is going to have to be in the space above. If your so is in a space, then you know your high is going to have to be on the line above. If you are able to finish your worksheet and you have put in some serious effort, and I mean serious effort, not just fake effort, you may choose a sticker from the bucket at the end of music class. See you next time.